So Orlando's median and average home price are down yet again. And so we're gonna talk about the recent market report that just came out, give context to the numbers. You're gonna wanna watch till the end because there is an interesting new trend that I'm noticing with new construction. Stay tuned. All right, so with my handy dandy editing skills, I should be up in the top left or top right corner as we kind of read through these stats together. And so inventory increased by 1.8%, which is the 5th consecutive month that inventory has increased. Although it's not that much of an increase given the prior increases that we've seen. However, year over year, we're still up 87.9%, which is a lot compared to where we were before. And so how does that kind of translate to real time in the market in the field? Now, buyers have more options, which is great. When you think of the inventory increase coupled with the decrease in the amount of buyers that are in the market due to interest rates and things of that nature, it gives you the opportunity and it's giving them the opportunity, clients of mine, to really go in. Investors of mine, you guys know this, we're looking at properties that are on the market like exclusively over 100 days. Not exclusively, but for the most part, that's what we've been looking at to get the deal in which we can get the deal. And what this means in the event that you're looking to sell your home is that you're probably going to be having more competition around. So you're not going to be the only shiny new kid on the block anymore. So pricing is going to be very important. I know as an agent, when it comes to listings, I recently took one, I had to be very proactive. You got to call the entire neighborhood and the neighboring neighborhood and the neighboring neighborhood. You have to make sure the marketing is right. You really have to put your best foot forward now. And luckily for that listing, or not luckily because I did the work, but we got under contract under the average days of market for that specific neighborhood. And so it's going to really take some effort, not only on your part as a seller in terms of fixing up maybe some things that you probably wouldn't have to last year, and also coupling with the right agent to make sure you are completely taking advantage of any potential buyer that might be still out there. So it actually got hot really fast, way faster than I expected. So we're taking this back inside. All right, so now we're getting on to the sea of negative numbers. In terms of new listings, we're down 27.1%. We're also down 17.6% year over year. In terms of new listings, we're down 21.1%, but we're down 32.6% year over year. Not many people taking new listings. Part of that might be the hurricane in terms of the month over month numbers, but I think on a macro level, it's really about, do I want to leave my house that I recently purchased at a 2.8% interest rate to go buy something at 7% interest rate at a higher price? And so you're not going to see a lot of motivation unless there is a true need. And this is where I think we're heading into the market, even going into like early next year, maybe mid next year, the market of necessity. It's going to be a lot of people moving because they need to move or they have a strong desire to move. The casual buyers of the 2021, 2020 boom, I think is gone. There's not a lot of people right now that would just buy just because, whereas before you could literally buy a more expensive house and pay less every month because of how low interest rates were. And so while I do believe that there's going to be more inventory in these coming months, inventory will continue to increase. I don't think we're going to see a huge surge of new listings because of the reasons I just previously mentioned, but rather that the homes will stay on the market longer. And as you know, people are going to sell and buy every day regardless of what market we're in. And so inventory is going to increase, sales are going to be done, but just at a slower pace is kind of what I think. But let me know what you think. Comment down below right now. What are your thoughts and where you see inventory headed in the future? Now let's go down to total pendings, which are down 8% month over month. We went from 4171 to 3838, and we're down 26.8% year over year. Really, it is just kind of a pattern of the previous numbers. The average price is down 3.6%, median price is down 3.4%, so let's call that 3.5% down month over month, but we're still up 12 to 14% year over year. Normal appreciation is around 3 to 4%, so if you really look at where we're at right now, we're at like 3x, 4x normal appreciation. So we're still doing good here in Orlando, and I think again just part of the market softening. And so what does this mean for a seller? You're not going to be able to get the same price that you did or could have gotten 3 to 6 to 12 months ago. That's just, it sounds so simple to say, but there is a lot of sellers still expecting to get the same for what they could have got previously. And a lot of that responsibility, to me at least, should fall on realtors. We should be explaining to you guys what is happening in the real market, what is happening in real time, what is going on in their specific neighborhood, in your specific area, so that you can adjust your expectations accordingly. Otherwise, it's really the blind leading the blind. And so I think a lot of these 60 days, 90 days, 100 plus days on market, 200 plus days on market. Recently showed a house that's 200 plus days on the market, brand new in a great area. I think is because of false expectations being set by agents, and also part and due to owners also kind of reflecting on what they could have gotten before and not really accepting the market for what it is today. And so moving down from that mini rant, wasn't really a rant, but monthly volume is down 21.2%. We're not closing as much, so that is going to be the case. And we're up days on market from 27 to 31 days. So it's going to take you a little bit over a month on average in Orlando to sell your home. In some areas, obviously that's going to be less. In some areas, that's going to be more, but give or take, you're going to be looking at a month, which is still a good amount of time to get your home sold compared to what it probably will be in the future. And so if you're thinking of selling, I'm not going to be the one to say it's always the perfect time for you to sell or buy, but you should be looking at your specific situation to really gauge the opportunity cost of waiting now versus later. All right, so I told you I was noticing a trend in new construction, and I kind of wanted to share just to give some hope for some people out there that are interested in new construction, or you're really just curious about what are your opportunities in the market. A lot of the places that I'm going now, and typically for clients that reach out, we're looking at Winter Garden, Claremont, Horizon West, which is kind of Winter Garden, Windermere, which there isn't a ton of new construction there, but Lake Nona, Sunbridge, Winter Park, more recently. And what I've been noticing is that a lot of them are taking offers on new builds. So before it was take it or leave it. Now they're taking offers. You can actually almost bid, come in below ask, and they're giving incentives. They have a ton more inventory and quick move-ins now, because while we were inventory deprived and stricken, they were building homes. And so a lot of those homes now are in the framing stage, or they're getting cabinets in. They're completing these in like the next 2 or 3 months. And so a lot of them have November to December delivery dates, or January, February to March delivery dates, and they're offering a ton of incentives and giving you the ability to make offers on them, even if they're to be built. Really, they're just looking for more buyers out there, more interested parties. They're way more lenient in making things work if you don't have the necessarily ideal situation. I mean, houses that were going for $730 are going for $700 with a 4.8 30-year fixed incentive with closing costs covered, and you can move in by December, because they're just literally trying to get rid of these homes. Or if you're looking to make offers, this might be a great avenue to take, not even to mention resale. If you're a buyer out there, whether it's resale at $300,000 or $3 million, or you're looking for new construction, looking to move in quicker, there's going to be some really great options out there for you guys right now. So let me know your thoughts on the market. Where do you see it headed? And if you're thinking about buying or selling a home here, whether now or in a year here in Orlando, I'd love to partner with you and be your real estate agent. So you can reach out to me, whether it's by call, text, email, or Calendly link, all of which will either be on the screen and will definitely be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Hit the like and subscribe button. Follow me over at Orlando with Mario for different content on the Instagram. Really hope to see you in the next one. But until then, you stay safe.